Hi, I'm Sinead Mulhern, the web editor at Canadian Running Magazine. Today we are talking about the New Balance Fresh Foam 1080s, which I have here in front of me. Last year, this pair underwent a very large change where New Balance switched out the EVA foam, replaced it with the Fresh Foam, which the brand is known for. So that resulted in a softer, more cushy support system, and one that many neutral runners are a fan of. This year's model, we're seeing it look a little sleeker, a little bit more narrow in the toe box. We've updated the insides to make it a little bit more seamless with less irritation. Okay, and so let's not lie, when you're looking for a running shoe, looks do matter, especially with athleisure kind of taking over the way all athletic apparel is looking right now. So what we like about this one is, let's talk about the color. We've got a nice pop of color here, some slight hot pink accents, and then overall it does have like a more sleek, narrower look. Starting with the shoe's upper, we see a nice roomy toe box, which is ideal for runners who have a slightly wider foot or they need a little bit of extra room for toe splay. It's also worth noting that this year, New Balance has slimmed the front of the shoe just enough so that it's still roomy without being clunky or cumbersome. The midsole is probably the feature that earns the 1080 most of its bragging points. It's light and bouncy, feels cushy underfoot, but it doesn't feel too cushy where it's going to feel like you're running in slippers. In other words, this one is designed to feel comfy, but it's still going to support runners as they put in some serious mileage. If the dense EVA foam felt a little too rigid, this is definitely a better compromise. Looking at the midsole, runners also notice that it gets wider towards the bottom. So what does that do? It means if you have a tendency to pronate a little, the midsole is going to work to correct that when you're in the middle of your stride. Flip this pair over, look at the bottom. You're going to notice here that the entire sole consists of a blown rubber outsole. So that's good for two reasons. One, it makes the shoe more durable. If softer, minimal, more spongy shoes aren't really your thing, this shoe is a way to give that bouncy material a try without feeling like you're not going to get the support that you need. I myself am more of a neutral runner, so I don't really like something that's just a little bit too minimal, but I don't need something that's going to be full-on stability either, and that's why I liked this one. It's a good middle-of-the-road, everyday running shoe, and I ended up testing it for my 5K runs right up to 22K and everything in between. For the full in-depth review, go to our website. Don't forget to check out our social media and follow us on YouTube.